Mr. Ed, if I got you in trouble with your wife, I know you're a married man. I didn't mean that way. I'm just saying, Mr. Ed, you would you do something. I mean, yeah, you might indulge. Yeah, go take your wife out on the town, indulge and spend money, but you wouldn't be ungracious to people. That's my point. You know, look, I am standing before you half naked. That is the metaphor. David. David sins were confessed to all mankind. And in this day and age, what politician could possibly win if he confessed all his sins before God and everybody? That is the metaphor, sir. And that's the type of bravery it's going to take to get this job done. Yeah, I would like to hang out with you, Mr. Ed. Again, sometime. Maybe you and your wife can come over. The other gentleman. Yeah, you can come over, but you know, I'd like to meet him sometime. But he's a little out there and irrational, rash, just like I can get when I'm in a manic episode. What is the reason for it, though? What is the reason for it? What is the reason for it? Don't be rash. Don't be unreasonable. Like I was with Fox News last night. I don't know if y'all or yesterday. Not totally rash and unreasonable, but you didn't see this part. Thank God. No, that one ended up getting deleted. You did see what I'm going after here. Now, the Pope has nothing to fear from me. Why? Because when I was in Arbor, all I did was read about Pope Francis and what he was doing. He is truly walking in the footsteps of Christ, and everyone sees that. Pope Francis is going back to the core of what Jesus was talking about. He is a true man of Christ. Yes, he had me crying tears in Arbor. Yeah, I was mentally institutionalized again. Before that, before I married my wife. So, yeah, I was reading about Pope Francis, and I was like, thank God, thank God, thank God. But here's the thing. He is not my enemy, and he never has been. In fact, the Catholic Church is not my enemy. However, there are those who uh, around him that do not listen to, to logic or reason and still persist on holding on to traditions that have been scientifically proven to be unbeneficial to both the man that ends up breaking and snapping and to the children, which he snaps upon. He needs He needed me to come out and say it. And I am not Pope Francis in, but I am going to open him a corridor to do Christ's work as he wishes. And no one's going to be stopping him. No one. He will bring peace. See, he was the last sign. For me. Yes, I got vicious. Pope Francis, please forgive me. I do not wish for the Catholic Church to be destroyed, and I will not destroy it. But I beg of you, those, not you, sir, I beg those around you that do not listen to what it is you want to do, because I know you've been trying to reason with these guys, and I'm the logic bomb you need to lay their doubts to rest. I know. All right, look, Erin, what's her last name? She said she has a last name, but she didn't want me to spell it out, and I kept on insisting when I prayed. Uh, yeah, back in 2007, after I had my little nervous breakdown and whatnot, and I prayed to God, and I ended up spelling out her name. You know, A B C D E E, and so on and so forth. Spelled out her first name, and then the last name. She said she didn't want me to do the last name type of thing, but I kept on insisting. The last name, which may not be your last name, is Keb. C E B B. Keb. C E B B. That looks more like an abbreviation to me. Only something that perhaps you would know. And we would probably be on the same exact page, and Aaron has been indicating that that's more, that might be the truth. I'm not entirely certain, but there is something with Keb that the Pope knows of, and only he would know of. And in order for me to pull off this miracle, and show you that both the Pope Francis and I are talking to God, you may use this to lay all doubts to rest, sir. I think, I believe in my heart that is what she has told me to do. And only you, I don't know exactly what it is. I've looked up, there's only an orphanage with abbreviations, CEDP. That's all I can find. But only you know the truth. I don't know. Yeah, I've been praying about this for a very long time, sir. How are we to avoid calamity? How are we avoid to avoid spiritual desolation? What if the Catholic Church was completely destroyed by itself? No. What if there were? Would we have alms to the poor? Would we have orphanages? Would we have people trying to work on sex trafficking and such? If I were to destroy it with my fist, if I could, would that be reasonable? Hell No. Hell no. That is the truth, sir. And I repent if I had spoken badly of you. But I have not. But I have told your members. So please forgive them. Thank you, sir.